You're definitely one of the most popular people on Earth. Is popularity pleasure or liability for you?
Well, it makes it difficult to go buy a coffee at the corner store, that's for sure. So it's hard to go around places,
During a recent speech, billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk experienced an unexpected and deeply emotional moment. Known for his cool and confident demeanor, Musk surprised everyone when he spotted a familiar face in the crowd, a woman from his past. His heartfelt reaction has since captivated audiences worldwide, shedding light on a rarely seen, softer side of the tech mogul. The moment Elon Musk recognized a woman from his past. Elon Musk's attention suddenly wandered during a much-awaited keynote address when he recognized a person in the crowd. In a moment, the mood of the room shifted. Musk's demeanor changed noticeably, and he paused slightly in his remarks, indicating that this was not an everyday occasion for him. Musk's face lit up with recognition when the woman, who was sitting in the throng, met his gaze. A mixture of feelings, including surprise, excitement, and nostalgia, seemed to be evoked by this unexpected sight. This woman clearly played an important role in Musk's life, revealing a side of him that few had before witnessed. This brief, delicate moment revealed a more human side of the CEO, and provided a window into a personal narrative that struck a deep chord with everyone in attendance, in a world used to Musk's unwavering ambition and technical goals. Elon Musk's heartfelt reaction to woman from his past leaves crowd in tears. It was obvious that the woman in the crowd brought back memories, and Musk's normally calm and collected demeanor melted. The crowd sensed the sincere bond between the two as he took a moment to acknowledge her. Those who watched Musk's gaze saw a unique vulnerability that is uncommon for a man who is famed for his relentless concentration on the future. As Musk's emotional reaction became more apparent, the audience watched in awe. He looked into the woman's eyes for what seemed like an eternity, and when he gradually started talking again, it was clear that he was being sincere. This was no mere recognition. It was a reunion that spoke volumes and affected everyone so deeply that several people in attendance were clearly moved and unable to contain their tears. Musk gave the audience a glimpse of a very intimate moment that transcended the usual formality that envelops prominent personalities for a few impactful minutes. Unexpected reunion, Elon Musk spots familiar face during speech. What started off as a routine occasion quickly turned into an unplanned meeting between Musk and a former girlfriend. Although she was not expected, her appearance had a clear impact. Musk's attitude changed from one of astonishment to one of affection and nostalgia, which lightened his normally solemn manner. He spoke to the crowd, then stopped and glanced back at her, nodding slightly. Sensing a tale behind this unexpected encounter, the crowd held their breath. There were signs of happiness and maybe even sadness on Musk's face, as though this reunion had brought back memories of a life he had long since abandoned. This was more than just a reunion. It served as a potent reminder that, in spite of our wealth and notoriety, we all have ties to our pasts that keep us grounded. The interaction felt genuine and unfiltered to those in attendance, who were left wondering what had brought Musk and this woman to that common area again. A heartwarming moment. Musk seems unable to get over the feelings evoked by this unexpected meeting as he went on to talk. He briefly attempted to gather himself, but when he immediately recognized the woman's presence, his voice faltered a little. As Musk's reserved manner gave way to a wave of sincere emotion, the audience sat in quiet, mesmerized. Musk made an effort to continue his lecture, but it was obvious that the incident had a profound impact on him. His attempt to conceal his feelings was short-lived, as he turned to face her again and his eyes showed an intensely personal warmth. There was no denying the two had a strong bond, and the weight of their shared past was felt across the room. This was more than simply an acknowledgement. It was a moving reminder of the memories and individuals that still have an impact on even the most successful among us. His reaction says it all. Musk, who is renowned for his calm and frequently unwavering demeanor, reacted quite tenderly upon witnessing the woman. He was overcome by a rush of recollections and paused in the middle of his statement, briefly losing his position. The normally composed billionaire's expression softened as he became obviously distraught, revealing the profound effect this meeting had on him. His response was powerful and provided the audience with a unique glimpse into the guy who created the legend. Musk appeared to drop his usual level of intensity for a while, lowering his defenses and giving the audience a brief but impactful look into his private life. He was clearly impacted, maybe even overcome by the weight of the past and the importance of the present, based on the obvious feelings on his face. Everyone in the room appeared to realize that they were watching an extremely intimate, once-in-a-lifetime experience, and the stillness was revealing. Elon Musk overcome with emotion during speech. Musk was clearly struck with emotion as the reunion's reality set in. His response was in sharp contrast to his public image as a visionary who was determined and even stoic. He seemed to be transported back in time by the woman's presence, away from the fame, wealth, and tremendous pressures of being a well-known person worldwide. Musk paused to gather his thoughts, but it was obvious that he was deeply affected. This moment was all the more devastating because of the lingering weight of whispered memories and maybe unfulfilled promises. Everyone was reminded by Musk's sincere recognition of the woman that underneath his ambitious plans and scientific endeavors, there is a man with strong ties, a complicated background, and a heart that remembers. His unadulterated passion was unexpected and charming, serving as a potent reminder that no matter how far we go, we never truly lose touch with the people who helped mold who we are. Elon Musk's emotional reaction to seeing a woman from his past. Everyone in the room was captivated by Musk's emotional reaction in this vulnerable moment. His normally composed and determined manner gave way to a deep tenderness that suggested the depth of his relationship with the woman. Musk's eyes lingered, and he appeared to be briefly absorbed in his thoughts as memories suddenly returned. He seldom shows this part of himself, and it was one of the few times he let his normally private feelings show. Unquestionably, this reunion had a significant impact, and Musk's obvious vulnerability affected everyone in the crowd. His response served as a potent reminder that even people we view as legends and idols are fundamentally just people with enduring emotional relationships and experiences. Audience moved as Elon Musk recognizes long-lost friend during speech. There was a noticeable feeling of empathy in the audience when Musk addressed the woman. Many onlookers experienced a rush of emotion as they witnessed how much this interaction meant to him. It was unexpected and touching that Musk, who is known for his private life, would publicly acknowledge a personal connection in such a prominent place. The crowd recognized that this reunion was a moment they would never forget and felt privileged to be there. As everyone took in the significance of the reunion and considered the value of long-lost ties and shared histories, there was a profound quiet. The straightforward yet significant recognition served as a reminder to everyone that the relationships we create throughout our lives are priceless and leave a lasting impression on our hearts. Emotional reunion. Elon Musk notices woman from his past in the crowd. This was more than simply a meeting. It served as a reminder of Musk's path, the individuals who shaped him, and the costs he incurred. Musk was obviously reminded of a previous period of his life as he gazed out into the throng and spotted her face. Musk's response demonstrated the influence that previous connections can have on us, despite time and space, and the emotional reunion evoked sentiments of nostalgia. For a minute, it seemed as if the rest of the room vanished as his eyes locked with hers. The past and present appeared to blend together, serving as a reminder to everyone that even though Musk has transformed the globe and established his empire, he is still deeply anchored in the people and events that shaped his life before the limelight. Unexpectedly personal. Elon Musk's emotional encounter during public speech. This interaction revealed a distinct side of Elon Musk, a guy whose personal background is as complicated and important as his professional accomplishments. Musk is well known for his future dreams and unwavering desire. Musk briefly let himself be vulnerable after this woman's presence in the crowd evoked feelings he was unable to control. Everyone was reminded by the experience that some individuals and memories are always important, regardless of how much one achieves. Musk's emotive performance struck a deep chord with his audience and served as a potent reminder that our identity is shaped by our connections, both past and current. When Musk relaxed, the audience saw not only a multi-billionaire, but also a man whose heart, like everyone else's, is incredibly tied to the individuals who have influenced his life. Elon Musk's unexpected encounter with a woman from his past was a moving moment that left a lasting impact on those in attendance. The rare glimpse into Musk's emotional side served as a powerful reminder that no matter how high we climb, our connections to those who were part of our journey are priceless. This moment allowed fans and followers to see beyond the visionary CEO, revealing the human side of Elon Musk.